into authentic conversations about ourselves and our community, exploring topics that uplift and inspire us, from personal growth to social change. So grab your teacup and get ready to join the conversation.
We are back, sippers. Let me take a sip of cold water. Oh my God. Okay, tea sippers. We're back. What's up, all my tea sippers? Tanisha talks teas. I had to log off. Like, all my sisters were going haywire. Okay, they were going cattywampus. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Let me just get back up on this and get what I need to get done. So, we left off on Shannon Sharpe, right? Okay. So he reached his settlement with Gabriella Zuniga. Gabriella Zuniga. Okay. They were going through a lawsuit or whatever. Okay. So YouTube, Facebook, Twitch kick. I hope that we kicked and twitched our faces, back up on the tubes and all of our other streaming devices where y'all can hear that tea. Okay, so let's get back to where we were. Like, oh my God, we were reading the details of the settlement or whatever. Okay, I pray all my kickers, twitchers, YouTubians, and Facebookers are with me. Okay, so in April 2025, a lawsuit was filed against Shannon Sharpe by a woman identified as Jane Joe. We also came to know as Gabrielle Zuniga, who accused him of actual assault and battery. The lawsuit claimed that Sharpe had engaged in a tumultuous and consensual relationship with the accuser, during which he allegedly aped her twice in her Las Vegas home and recorded her sexual encounters without her consent. The accuser sought $50 million in damages for the alleged incidents, y'all. Okay? For the alleged incidents. So, which she described as violent and coercive. Okay? She was like, oh my God, it was just the most, terrifying nightmare. Think of your most terrifyingest nightmare and times that times 10. That's what she painted Shannon Sharpe to have done to her. Okay? That was in this lawsuit, right? So, on July 18th, a couple days ago, 2025, it was announced that Sharpe and the accuser had reached a settlement. Tony Busby, the attorney that keeps buzzing all around all these entertainers or whatever, tried to sue Jay-Z. I think he was a part of the Diddy, or is a part of the Diddy lawsuits and stuff, whatever have you. She jumped on him for her with this matter with Shannon Sharpe. The attorney representing the accuser confirmed that both sides acknowledged the long-term nature of the relationship and that they had engaged in protracted and respectful negotiations. The lawsuit will be dismissed with prejudice, meaning it cannot be refiled in the future, okay? Statements from the parties. While the specific terms of the settlement were not disclosed, Busby stated that all matters have been satisfactorily addressed and that the case was now closed. Sharpe's attorney had previously denied his allegations, describing the lawsuit as a shakedown and asserting that the relationship was consensual. Sharpe had temporarily stepped away from his duties at ESPN amid the allegations, but expressed intentions to return following the resolution of this lawsuit, says the Hollywood Reporter. Okay. The settlement marks the conclusion of a high-profile case involving the former NFL star and the media personality who has maintained his innocence throughout all of these proceedings, okay? So, yeah, it has been dismissed. Here is a picture of Gabriella. Okay, this is the milk of magnesia that Shannon Sharpe shows. to have his rendezvous and late night fling flings, sting sings with. Okay, of the things. This is what it looked like. Okay, this is what it was. Shannon Sharpe over here looking goofy than a motherfucker, and then this is Gabrielle. Okay, I've seen bigger titties on high school football players, but we ain't gonna say nothing. So the woman accused Pro Football Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe of ape. She officially quit OnlyFans one day after she settled and dropped her $50 million lawsuit. So, seemingly from that statement, she has become a rich bitch from Shannon Sharpe, who she accused of aping her, right? She no longer needs to do OnlyFans. He has saved this snow bunny from any type of, ever having to work economically. She will be fiscally very well endowed for the rest of her life if she takes into account of taking care of this money, right? Zuniga 21 officially retired Saturday, July 19th. Then we try to stay professional. From the adult site, penning a farewell message to her Instagram followers and mentioning fresh starts. Okay, she definitely got the best fresh start that any woman coming out of a situation like this could get. Like her and Cassie, right? From their freak offs that they had with Diddy and Shannon Sharpe, got a very big payoff. And I'm not saying that, they don't deserve it. I'm saying that's what they got. Okay. So nonetheless, they also, alleges that they were victims. So there's lots of victims that, end up in situations far worse than this. Okay. And are not willingly going back to their person that they're claiming is ex trafficking them and aping them and receiving nothing but a prayer of how they can move forward in life. So yeah, she definitely got her fresh start. So let me just make sure I I'm so mad. Like, you guys, I don't know if you heard anything of what I was saying. My computer completely went off fucking base. Like, I was off in the fucking no man's land. I don't know where the fuck I was. And I'm cussing because I'm upset. So let me try to just bring it back to be professional. Yeah, so I'm sitting here giving y'all wonderful, beautiful content. Where were we? We are on Gabriella Zuniga and Shannon Sharpe. Okay, settlement. Yeah. So anyway, let me just make sure that my fucking volume and everything is in place. I see I'm live, so I don't have to restart my live. It says live. Okay, that's my baby in the back, y'all. So She is out of school until about August 21st. So yeah, we're hanging in here. Prayers to all of the families, all of the kids that are out of school to be safe. And please don't send your parents back, to work and to school bald at the end of the summer. Yeah, so we are gonna start over. No, I have a beautiful, beautiful family. My kids are absolutely wonderful. Um, Gabriella Zuniga, the woman who accused Pro Football Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe of ape, has officially quit OnlyFans. Okay, that's where we're going to pick back up at. So, after her settlement just one day dropped her $50 million lawsuit, she had enough money that clearly lets us know that she no longer feels that OnlyFans needs to be a lucrative form of income for her any longer because Shannon Sharpe didn't settle out of court with her ass, right? Okay, she got her goddamn payday from a professional athlete that happened to be from the black culture. Zuniga 21 officially retired Saturday, July 19th from the adult site, pinning a farewell message to her Instagram followers and mentioning nothing but fresh starts. Okay, so as I was saying, she got a complete fresh start, just like Cassie, right? Where they alleged that they were victims of all of these ex-trafficking situations and ape situations that they continue to willingly go back to. We just watched the same thing with Cassie and Diddy, where Cassie got like 30 million out of the entire situation, give or take. And so here we have also now Miss Zuniga, who is a pasty woman. She is a Caucasian lady. Cassie mixed race, but still closer to white than black in appearance, and Zuniga, a white woman, who have found their fresh starts off of the very, come up of successful black men. So let that be a lesson. So anyway, probably won't, but as I continue on, that was her fresh start, right? She now has more than enough money, which lets us know that it was a lot, probably close to her $50 million that of asking, right? Probably got her 30 million as well. That she no longer has to be naked or do anything for any actual effects of that nature. She can go on like Cassie, right? And create a life of just wealth, health, and hair grease. Okay, so that's what that's doing. The news was less than 24 hours on the heels of her attorney, Houston power attorney Tony Busby. So I bet you anything, Tony's getting a big buzz right now on this win. I don't know how many other lawsuits he's ever won, but I know this is a great win for Tony Busby. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's looking to gear up to continue to sue Diddy. His lawsuit with Jay-Z fumbled. That ball, that lyric definitely fell down the tubes, went platinum trash, right? So yeah, Tony Busby with Jay-Z, but yeah, he definitely was able to grease his palms pretty nicely off of Shannon Sharpe's dumbass. So anyway, yeah, following what he described as lengthy and respectful negotiations. The matter is closed. Friday, Busby confirmed in a formal statement that in the lawsuit originally filed in April 2025, under the alias Jane Doe, was being dismissed with prejudice since it can no longer be refiled. In an unusual moment of compromise, both parties agreed that Sharpe and Zuniga, I like the way Umar says, sue niggas. And if Umar ain't careful, he might be somewhere looking to get sued with his goddamn ass. Have y'all seen him in the TikTok sector lately? Girl, it's a hot mess of tea over there fucking around with Umar right now. I've been watching T on Umar girl. Storm Monroe had him up, his ex, the woman that was saying that they had been together and all of this shit. He was interviewing her yesterday. Girl, it was some tea. So get over there and watch that. But back on Shannon Sharpe, ain't gonna get off topic. Okay. It can no longer be refiled. So with prejudice, right? They can no longer bring any of this stuff back up and try to re-sue him. Miss Sue niggas in it has shared a long-term consensual but tumult. So for men of stature, men of leisure, men of great wealth. If you are in a tumultuous situation with any woman, you better leave her alone. Don't hit her. Stop hitting her. I wouldn't recommend you hit her no way, of course. But if you are you even flinching at a bitch, you better sit down because They mutually agreed. They had a long-term consensual, I'm assuming that's leading to like sexually or whatever, but it was tumultuous. Okay, so whatever was tumultuous, the women are coming for their bag. Okay, so yeah, know that. On April 20th, 2025, the Busby Law Firm filed a complaint in Nevada, making several allegations against Shannon Sharpe on behalf of our client. Busby tweeted, after protracted and respectful negotiations, I'm pleased to announce, I bet you are, that we have reached a mutually agreed upon resolution. All matters have now been addressed satisfactorily, and the matter is closed, says Busby. Okay. And neither party's terms of the settlement were disclosed. What did I just do? Okay. Nor has either party admitted any wrongdoing. So for, Shannon to get out of this unscathed, more than likely, prayerfully, things will start to come back into play for him. This only lasted for a minute. It'll blow over by the end of this week. This will be blown over. Won't really be too much tea to sip from this particular situation. So let's sip it right now, right? But yeah, it's, it is what it is with Shannon Sharpe in this situation. He should be back up on his game. He ain't ever left Club Shay. I don't know a grown man that names their club Shay, but not for nothing. That's what it's doing. It's the hottest tea, on the internet. So Club Shay. A public relationship that turned toxic. Zuniga's lawsuit, which was secretly filed for weeks before it became public, accused Sharpe of actually assaulting her, battery, and inflicting of emotional distress. According to the court filings, they began dating in early 2023 when Zuniga was 19, and then spiraled into dark allegations of coerced sex acts, inappropriate videotaping, and public humiliation. She alleges that Sharpe actually assaulted her in October 2024 and then January 2025. Sharpe denies all that shit, okay? He said all that, none of that's true. So he's 56. Sharpe has why are there some words I cannot say anymore? Categorically denied all the accusations. His attorneys, led by attorney Lanny Davis, lashed back early on, branding the case as a blatant and cynical attempt to shake Mr. Shannon Sharpe down, girls and boys, for millions of dollars. Okay, so yeah, and it looks like that's exactly what she did, right? Because he could have took it to court. He could have took it, as far as like, okay, now, let's really see what you got going on. But we all believe that she probably did have some things on tape with Shannon's ass, and it wasn't nothing that we really might not want to see. So, you know what I'm saying? Not for nothing. I mean, if it's not anything that they could maybe try to trap Shannon Sharpe in like they did Diddy, then maybe he can come, full circle from this. He's rich, he's wealthy. He's a legend in his field of what he's done and doing. So, as long as I don't see that, they don't bring anything like that against Shannon Sharpe, then he should be okay, right? The lawsuit filed by Gabrielle Zuniga and orchestrated by her attorney, Tony Busby, is filled with lies, distortions, and misrepresentations. It will not succeed, Davis said in a statement at that time. Sharpe's team stated that they had video and text message proof that they showed the actual relationship was all consensual. They also accused Zuniga of editing video footage out of the context to make it appear non-consensual, although no criminal charges were ever filed in connections with the accusations. Okay. Even as he maintained his protest of innocence, the public embarrassment had real world consequences. Within the weeks of filing the lawsuit, Sharpe stepped down from his ESPN assignment, and we had heard through that grapevine in that tea, right, that there was something of a deal of like $100 million, a lot of money, right? That was somewhere in the back, seemingly coming to the forefront for Shannon. We don't know. I don't know. I'm sure I'll sip some tea on it here whenever, if that's still an opportunity for him. But at the moment, he has stepped down from ESPN, where he was a well-known contributor to several sports broadcast commentary shows. Boy, that COVID really fucked us up, didn't it? It's words I can't even pronounce no goddamn more. Zuniga closes one chapter, teases another. Zuniga brought this very public chapter to a close with a moving Instagram posting, isn't this sweet, to fans on July 19th, announcing she was stepping down from OnlyFans, okay? Today, I have decided to retire from OnlyFans. Thank you for your incredible support you've shown me over the past years. This community has given me a life I could have never imagined, she wrote. I'll still be active on social media and have several new projects in the works that I can't wait to share. I'm truly excited for this next chapter, says Zunigas. I love you all forever and ever. Oh my God. We know. We motherfucking know. Her departure from the site in which she had been earning six figures herself of monthly income. God damn. Girl, if OnlyFans, my black ass was around in the day, girl. Remember back in the day when like webcamming was a little cute little thing to do? You go in front of your little webcam and take your little bra off, girls, and shake your little titty in front of the camera. That was back in our day. Like I'm an older tea sipper now, so when I was done taking my bra off for a web camera back in my little early 20s and things. Okay. No tea, and bitch, it ain't no shade. There was no OnlyFans going on. So, in my era of existing now, bless God, I would never think about taking my clothes off for any reason at all to do any goddamn thing, but be with my husband. Okay. So, which I'm married. And he doesn't even want to get. I'm like, it would be cute on OnlyFans. He's like, girl, get your ass somewhere with it. So, not for nothing, but six figures in a month is crazy work. That's crazy work, right? We also heard that 50 Cent baby mama was getting like $50,000 a month on OnlyFans. Sunikis said she was getting six of them. So over $100,000 a month in OnlyFans. Crazy money. But she no longer has to do any of that, right? You got to think about doing none of that. Fuck all of that. Okay, that's my past. That was last month, right? I didn't earn mine from Shannon's ass. So represents a dramatic departure from her public image and career trajectory as a media spotlight is beginning to recede. And that was the news on Shannon Sharpe, them y'all. So crazy work, right? She put her bid in as like, the best player out here. Her and Cassie neck and neck. The best black businessman, wealthy businessman slayer. And I'm going to give y'all the tea exactly how I get it poured into my tea pitcher to pour into y'all's teacups. That's what I see. Okay, I see a lot of the pale-faced girls competing to get the highest amount of settlements that they can get from black wealthy businessmen in life. I don't see black women doing this. And when there are black women doing this, they don't get payouts at all. So that was the Shannon Sharpe ape accuser, Gabrielle Sunigas, retiring from the OnlyFans after her $50 million lawsuit is settled and dismissed with prejudice. What say the tea sippers? What y'all sipping of? What y'all sipping? What y'all sipping? What y'all sipping? Because I promise you, I'm just like, okay. Like, I like Shannon Sharpe. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like a big sports fan. I'm still like a Michael Jordan fan. Like, that's just what, it is with me. So, I really used to like Carmelo Anthony. Him and Lala were just so fabulous together. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my really error. Oh, I like somebody else to play for the Broncos. Damn, I can't think of his name, but I think he was so sauce. Oh, he was so sauce to me. Ugh. But not for nothing. That was my time, like when I really was like, ooh, go this, go that. So just not really big on sports anymore. I'm still a sports fan, but not like I used to be when I was younger, and follow like teams and players and things like that. So Shannon Sharpe in the Y'all, I don't know if I'm live or not. I am so pissed off. Let me type something in the chat and see. My computer keeps shutting down. It looks like I'm still live though. Like my computer just keeps shutting down. This computer is like a year old. Like, why is it shutting down? It's a brand new Hewlett Packard. I don't know what is going on. Shutting down. It's a brand new Hewlett. Okay. I'm live though. I'm live. Okay. So yeah, that was Shannon Sharpe's tea wrapping up. Like I said, he should bounce back. As long as I don't see, any criminal things coming down his way, he should continue to get, whatever he's putting out into the universe to come back to him a millionfold. So Shannon Sharpe's probably working on a deal right now. You know how niggas is, to get that money right back. Get that money right back. Like, I lost 35 million over here. I gotta go over here and pick up some money. I gotta go over there and get some money. I gotta go over there and get some money. I gotta go over there and get some money. Okay. So I'm pretty sure he's making his rounds in life to see where he can, reaccumulate the money that he gave to a snow bunny. So let's segue now into our last tea topic. Okay. We're gonna talk about Clarissa Shields. Miss Clarissa Shields. Ain't she a bad bitch? Woo, she a bad bitch. And it ain't because she's somewhere, trying to dress like a bad bitch, none of that shit. They don't necessarily make you a bad bitch. Or she out here doing bad things. It's like, robbing, stealing, and all of this stupid shit that bitches think that makes them a bad bitch. Or just laying around, sitting around doing shit, causing problems, causing fights for no reason. When Clarissa Shield hits your ass, it's gonna cost your ass, okay? To fight with her. Professional heavyweight women's boxer is who Clarissa Shields is. Okay, so let's pick up her teacup, y'all, and drink some. Okay, Clarissa Shields. Remember, when y'all come in the room to get your teacups filled up, you must subscribe. Okay, because pretty soon I'm gonna start putting some of this great tea on members only. Members only, where you at? Okay, I'm gonna set my little membership at like $3. So, and put all my hot tea. I'm gonna give it like probably a year, and then I'm gonna be putting my my hottest tea talks behind some memberships. $3 a month for a membership. Okay, so anywho, right? Keeping it cute over here with Tanisha Socks Teas. Y'all remember to drop your teacups in the chat. Let me know where y'all are at with these tea talk topics. Okay, with these tea talk topics, bitch. We got a cute, we got a crump, we got a cracking. So let's do it. Clarissa Shields calls out Laila Ali. Okay, now we know Laila Ali. Okay, Muhammad Ali's daughter, very beautiful girl. Seems like she still has all her scruples from all of her days of fighting, because we know Mr. Muhammad Ali, girl. Didn't he like slip into dementia or something when, he was a fighter, just getting hit, too many times really hard in the head? I want to say it was all the boxers, but I think Muhammad Ali lived a long time. Or was that George Foreman? Her daddy and George Foreman look alike to me for some reason. But anyway, y'all, her, his daughter, Laila Ali, followed in his footsteps. And, is what it is. Great professional performing boxer. However, Laila Ali is from last generation's twice back. Okay, I think she's in her 50s. Okay, Clarissa Shields is probably like in her late 20s. And she is, storming through there punch by punch, knocking out bitches all around the world, becoming the #1 heavyweight women's boxer, right? So that's just been what that is. And we also know her to be in the controversy with Remy Ma and Papoose. She ended up, being somebody that Papoose took interest in after him and Remy Ma separated. I think they're still divorced, however, they are separated, okay? And I believe Papoose and Clarissa Shields are cohabitating together, living together, while in a romantic relationship together now. So that's been a mess as well. I just haven't had time to sip no tea from it. I've been sipping tea, but I ain't had time to pour none. So Anyway, maybe for another day. Or maybe on this slide, we'll talk a little bit about it. We'll see. But we're going to stay with the tea we pouring and sipping right now. Clarissa Shields calls out Laila. Okay. Ali, y'all. Woo. Okay. Let's get it. Who's got the and girl Tasiki's been in the group chat. She been in the group chat with Clarissa, right? I don't know why. They were talking about fighting because Clarissa Shields can only fight someone in a scheduled boxing match by her managers and however you set that up. She just cannot street fight with Tasiki. Because she could bear the burden of being sued or whatever have you. Losing her, license, however they have in the boxing world to fight or whatever have you. But Tasiki is in the group chat again with Clarissa and goddamn it, Laila Ali. Okay, so, and we know that like she had called her out or whatever, like a couple of weeks ago. And I don't know, is it because Laila Ali wanted to come back out and get her, money like Mike did with Jake Paul? You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson was like, I'll fight him for like $6 million or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Is it something like that? She was like, I'll come out of retirement for Clarissa for 15 to 20 million. And then a couple of weeks later, however long had you, we saw Clarissa standing there next to a $15 million check. Okay, so it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Do I have it screen sharing? Let's pull Miss Laila and Clarissa up on the screen with us. Okay, let's pull them up, bitch. And don't get me fucked up. Laila Ali is banging, bitch.
Laila Ali,
She look good.
Great. What's your reaction
Like
to
she
this
been
fight?
taking
The fight that we
good care
just saw,
herself.
Katie versus Amanda, I think it started.
So this is Laila Ali. We're gonna get that all the way back at the beginning. Okay, this is Miss Laila Ali, Mr. Muhammad Ali's daughter, who followed in her footsteps, right? His footsteps, right? As a professional boxer, very successful in her prime, right? In her day. It's been a minute since I heard of any fighting of Laila Ali occurring. But let's listen in on what she's talking about fighting Clarissa. Remember, when you come into the room, please hold your teacups up to get filled up with this tea. And as you are sipping, hit that goddamn like and subscribe button. Thank you.
You look, every angle is good with you. Okay, this is Johnny Boy with Fight Hype. I'm here with the legendary Laila Ali. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
What's your reaction to this fight?
The fight that we just saw, Katie versus
Taylor,
Amanda, I
who
think
won?
it started pretty slow. I think Katie won.
Okay.
Katie's a champ. You got to beat the champ, right? You got to decisively. And it started off slow, like I said. But I said before the fight that Katie needed to use her footwork, move around the ring, land her shots, and move. So we definitely didn't see as many shots as we saw in the first fight. But I think the cleaner shots were landed by Katie. She was controlling the pace of the fight. Amanda was trying to walk her down, just couldn't get there. And, it is what it is. So I think both of the ladies have so much to be proud of. They're both great warriors. And this was a big night for women's boxing. And hopefully it's just the beginning. And we won't have to be women anymore and just boxers, fighters, athletes. That's where I wanted to get.
Exactly. Now, hold on. And Alicia, she won tonight too. Who do you see winning that fight if they fight Katie Taylor?
Alicia and Katie Taylor?
Yes.
Styles make fights. Just like Alicia, I'm a big fan of. She's super talented. I didn't think this was her best showing tonight, and I think a lot of that was because she put so much pressure on herself to put on a great performance. She was waiting for that knockout. She didn't get into a rhythm, and she was in there with a scrappy girl who was using the ring. It was tough. And, she may have took her lightly. I don't know. I'm not in her head. But I'm sure she also doesn't feel that was her best performance. So she's going to need to go back, do some work before she gets in there with Katie Taylor.
What could Amanda done differently in this fight to secure a win?
Take off them Jordans.
They're too heavy, right?
Take off those Jordans. No. Amanda, I said...
You're not lying about that.
No, of course not. But what I said was that if Amanda was to win this fight, she needed to get closer to Katie, not wait for her to stop punching, punch at the same time, because Katie's so fast, she's going to be out of there. and she needed to cut the ring off, which she wasn't really doing. She was stepping ahead of her, but she's not really cutting the ring off. So when somebody's moving, there's a way to combat that, and and I said if she got her hurt, that she needed to take control of that, but she didn't get that opportunity to get her hurt.
You feel like she threw a lot of, I don't know, I don't want to say it like this in this way, but a lot of unnecessary punches because like Katie Taylor would be moving, and she'll throw a 1-2 every single time, but that 1-2 was going like straight
but what a man.
over here.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off,
No, it's okay.
but I know where you're going with it. We can easily pick either of them apart, right? But the thing is, I think Amanda was trying to just be busy because they don't want the audience to get bored. So you just try to move, look like you're doing more, get some points, try to find a rhythm, see if it's going to get Katie to do something different. What she was doing wasn't working, so she tried something else. I'm almost done, guys. Last question.
Yeah, Camilla Crawford, prediction on that.
I don't really want to give a prediction on that. I don't really know. I don't really know. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised either way. It's really hard to bet against Terrence in terms of his talent level, but he's also fighting someone who's bigger, who's stronger. I've never seen Terrence take a punch. Terrence knows if he can take a punch because he's probably faced everything in the gym. I just don't know. So I wouldn't be surprised if Canelo won by knockout, and I wouldn't be surprised if Terrence won on points.
Later, last one, Clarissa Shields. There's rumors that you're gonna come back and fight her. What everybody's talking about it, or in the boxing circle.
The rumor that I heard was that I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call me about this. That's all.
Turkey has that money. Turkey's gonna set this up. I know it.
Unless somebody calls me and says they have it, we're not even gonna have a conversation. I'm not trying to come back and fight, but if someone offered that kind of money, I would actually have to think about it.
I'll talk to Turkey tonight.
Do I look like I can fight again?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I think so too.
And you're beautiful too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, y'all stop the goddamn presses at the end of that.
Today on TMZ.
Okay, well, the woman responsible for this unbelievable hug.
Playing it. That she would, come out of retirement. She's like, I'm not trying to. I'm not really seeing any need to. However, I will. Okay. Now, here we go. Here we go to Siki. Just trying to stay in the group chat with Clarissa. Y'all know y'all hype to Siki up. That's y'all BI. And I ain't mad at you. She's cute. Okay. And everything that she got going on. I don't know what's going on with her and her sister. I pray for them. I pray for their family as I do everybody. And of course, please pray for the T-Sippers family. Okay. But she's staying in this group chat with Clarissa. It was rumors that they were trying to get them to fight. Tasiki's not a licensed fighter, right? So she is a fighter on Zeus, right? So Clarissa cannot legally fight Tasiki because it is against the law. It is against the law for a licensed professional boxer to fight someone that's not outside of a ring, because when you are a licensed professional boxer, you are deemed a threat to anybody else. And if you hit them and hurt them, kill them, you know what I'm saying? You could go to prison for murder or things like that. You can get in some serious trouble. So I know Clarissa was entertaining it on social media, but I know Clarissa knows the ramifications of where and who she can fight professionally, okay? But let's listen to this.
After Clarissa made that video about saying that she got 15 million for Laila Ali, Tasiki said, "Yep, and let me walk out with you." Then Clarissa said, "At Tasiki, shut your clout chasing ass up, bitch. I'll knock you and Laila out in the same night."
Woo! Clarissa is a hot girl. I didn't know she came this sauce. I did not know Clarissa came this sauce for you bitches. Okay, she is calling you out. Layla, she calling you out. Do you think you got what it takes to step back into the ring with somebody as fresh and new as Clarissa? That's fresh out the boxing, just world and everything like that, where she's young, she's viral, she's, agile, you know what I'm saying? Layla looked great. I ain't gonna hold you, but so did Mike Tyson. Okay, the older we get, the less we move as agile as we did when we were young. So it's like, ugh. But Mike Tyson did it. He did it. So let's keep it cute. This is crazy. Now she just told Tasiki and Laila Ali she'll knock both you hoes out the same night.
Yeah, I know that's right. Talk your shit. Tasiki just trying to clout chase off the moment. Like, why she can't worry about whatever she got going on, whether it's baddies or whatever other shit she got going on. Because her fans swept me down. She's so talented. She's the real talented Malone. She's more talented than Krishan. But yeah, all I see her doing is getting online clout chasing. Make that make sense. Now, I don't know if the fight is going to be official between Clarissa Shields and Laila Ali, because ever since Laila Ali said that she'll fight for 15, 20 million, and then Clarissa said, we got the 15 M's for you, what's up? We ain't see Laila Ali say nothing. But I don't know what Laila Ali got going on nowadays, but I'm pretty sure an extra $15 million will come in very clutch. I don't care how rich you is. I definitely love to see this fight. Now, I never was a big fan of Laila Ali, so I have no idea how she fight, but I done seen highlights of Clarissa Shields fight and get it in. And just to see her, she just want to be a part of the moment. Ain't nobody thinking about you. You are a reality star because of your sister. She got famous and she ended up shining a light on everybody else. That's why she even in the picture. She just trying to capitalize off some shit. When she need to just go ahead, back on Zeus Network or go back on one of them shows if they'll accept your ass and fight for like 30 seconds to a minute. Cause you is not doing no real boxing match. You ain't gonna be nowhere near a boxing ring unless you paying for a ticket. Just stay in your lane, cause Clarissa will knock your ass out. Simple as that. What y'all think about this, your boy B? Months?
Very, very much so, okay? So people are commenting, this girl just trying to stay relevant. Ain't nobody looking for Tiff, girl. Bye. Layla says she would think about it. That woman is not pressed by no damn it doubt. She coming out of retirement. This is dumb. Layla used to talk more than Shields when she fought. Shields probably learned from it. Support your great black people. Stop looking for the smallest reason to hate them. Shields is a legend. And seems to me like Tasiki's doing the same thing to Clarissa that Clarissa doing to Layla. And I think in the title I spelled her name Lala, but I'll change that. So anywho, yeah. T, y'all, what's T? I saw her standing next to a $15 million check. What say have her? What say her? Okay. Has she responded? No.
Clarissa Shields, there's rumors that you're gonna come back and fight her. What? Everybody's talking about it, or in the boxing circuit.
The rumor that I heard was that I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call me about it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like. Layla, I'm here with my team. I got great news for you. We got the 15 million. Let's make a fight between me and you, the best versus the best. The greats versus the greats. The GOAT versus Muhammad Ali's daughter, Laila Ali. Let's make it happen. Mark, what else do we got?
Look, we have the two most prominent venues in this country, Cowboy Stadium, T-Mobile Arena, ready to go. They're extremely interested. We just have to finalize deals and dates with them. Most importantly, though, Ruben Branson, Win Records, thank you so much for supporting us, because that's what allows us to make this offer.
Thank you very much, Mark. Win Records' assignment was to bring forth $15 million. We have the $15 million for Layla. Let's make this fight happen.
That's what I'm talking about. So you saying we got the 15 million, we got the venue, and we got the dates. Now all we need is Laila Ali. Is he gonna make this fight happen or what? You asked for the 15 million, and we delivered.
Later, last one, Clarissa Shields. There's rumors that you're gonna come back and fight her. What? Everybody's talking about it, or in the boxing circle.
The rumor that I heard was that I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call me about this. That's all.
Turkey has that money. Turkey's gonna set this up. I know it.
Unless somebody calls me and says they have it, we're not even gonna have a conversation. I'm not trying to come back and fight, but if someone offered that kind of money, I would actually have to think about it.
I'll talk to Turkey tonight.
Do I look like I can fight again?
Yes, you do.
Yes. I think so too.
And you're beautiful too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Miss Shields, I want her to whoop Layla's ass. And let me show you what this is.
Wait! You gotta tell him why you want her to whip Layla's ass.
Yeah.
Is that her?
Because Layla's mama's with my husband. And I'm payback time. It's payback time. Yeah, I want everybody to know it. I want everybody to know it. I hope they all see that.
They gonna see it. They gonna see it.
Yeah, I want her to whoop her buttons.
They gonna see it.
Always
You don't ever speak to her at all?
Oh yeah, we talk to her. Yeah, we talk to her. She's my children's half sister.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I don't hate her now, but she's going down. I love her.
Right.
I love all of them.
Right.
But I'm gonna give her a challenge. She's 40 years old now.
Mm-hmm.
And once we put money on the table, she'll come out of the woodwork.
You think so? You think the money will make?
Money always makes.
You think so?
Look at Tyson.
I mean,
Tyson didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Tyson for 28 years. Get the hell out of here. Money talks, bullshit walks.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the real deal.
That's true. Cause I know she been talking smack about Clarissa. Layla has. Clarissa been.
Come on down, baby. I got you. I said, Layla, I got you. This is your triumph.
Let's get it.
Oh my God. So did y'all just hear this lady say that she was Muhammad Ali's wife and then Layla's mama stole him? Girl, shut up. What tea? And she wants Clarissa to show her a lesson or however have. It ain't Layla's fault that her daddy did what him did was a rolling boxing stone. But nonetheless, she's like, I got something for you, Miss Layla. I don't think it's any love lost. But you know, nobody's ever truly over anybody being with their husband, ma'am. But I mean, in all, you know, fun and fair spirits, she says she's there to see your ass get wood. He want to give you a little spanking. This is some tea out here in the boxing world, y'all. So we're gonna stay tuned. I gotta get my kitty off the bus. Yes, he goes to school all year round. I know I'm a blessed mother, and I thank you, God. So yeah, we're gonna wrap up this tea on Clarissa and Laila Ali. Okay, Laila Ali, we heard her say that, you know, she would come out for 15-20 million. We saw Clarissa say, come on down. I got 15 for your ass. Let's get it cracking. Let's see who lands the last pop if this becomes something that they televise, right? Of course, it would have to be, right, to make their money back on the back end, okay? But not for nothing, I'm here for it. I love boxing. Now, that I do. I'm a very big Pacquiao fan, all of that. From the Philippines. My grandpa's from the Philippines. Like, I love Pacquiao. I love fights, right? Now that I will get on board with and watch anytime. I love to watch boxing. So I've been watching Clarissa Shields around. She is the real deal. I think Remy Ma's probably somewhere happy that the heat is off her ass for a little while. Just for a little moment. It's on Layla and Tasiki, okay? It's not over there on Remy Ma because, you know, it's not really, you know, something that people are entertaining. The thought of Remy Ma whooping Clarissa Shields' ass, probably around Remy Ma's team. They're hyping her up. They bestie up for that. But we see she ain't run up. So not for nothing. I don't believe that Remy Ma should entertain that. She should keep entertaining. Her need to, you know, get out of whatever marriage she was in, dissolve that with Papoose, co-parent with him, move on, accept Clarissa for the other woman in his life, and let that be the, you know, experience that it is. Try to make the best out of it. I would not go up against Clarissa Shields if I was any woman that was not a professional in her league and get your head knocked off. So not for nothing. Who do y'all think would win? Do y'all think, not Remy Ma, do y'all think Layla would win? Laila Ali. How old is Layla, y'all? Let's see how old Laila Ali is, because I don't know. The lady said she might have been in her 40s. I was thinking 50s, but let's see. Not saying she look it, but I'm thinking like Muhammad Ali's children are, you know, like 70s babies, maybe. Let's see how old she is, y'all. Yeah. Put your shoes on the right feet. Okay, she is my husband's age. She's 47. Okay. 47. She was born on December 30th, 1977. I'm going to ask my Google a question. Who would win in a boxing fight between Laila Ali and Clarissa Shields? Okay. A hypothetical boxing match between Laila Ali and Clarissa Shields would be a highly anticipated clash of generations with strong arguments for either fighter to win. While Laila Ali boasts a powerful knockout record and a size advantage, so Laila Ali's bigger than Clarissa, it appears. Okay. Some boxing analysts argue that Shields, like I said, that speed, agility, and current fighting form, like I said, would make her a difficult opponent. Ultimately, the outcome would depend on how well each fighter could implement their respective strengths. So here's a breakdown of the potential strengths and weaknesses of each fighter. Laila Ali. Power. Ali is known for her devastating knockout power, having finished the majority of her fights by knockout. Okay. Size and reach. Laila Ali is at 5'11". She has a natural size advantage, especially against Sheilds, who is listed at 5'8". She's a couple inches taller. Experience for Laila Ali. Although she is retired, Ali's undefeated record of 24-0 and world titles is super middleweight and light heavyweight divisions demonstrate her pedigree. Motherfucking Ali got 24-0. She's undefeated. That's why she's challenging her. Okay. Age, weaknesses for Ali. Age and ring rust. Ali has been retired for almost 20 years. And her last fight was in 2007. The potential for ring rust could be a factor. Like they said about Mike Tyson, he got embarrassed by Jake Paul. We ain't even gonna go there. Counter punching. Some argue that Shields' speed and counter punching ability would neutralize Ali's power advantage. Let's go over Clarissa Shields, okay? Her strengths, speed and agility, like I said. Shields is known for her quick hands, footwork, and ability to evade punches, okay? She got that ducky move, okay? Current form. She is an active fighter, right? She's young in her prime. Currently competing at a very high level. She's been getting a lot of fights. I've been watching Clarissa Shields all over the place. She's been fighting a lot, winning a lot, looking really good, and has recently challenged Ali, according to Bleacher Report. Ring IQ. Shields is known for her strategic approach to fighting. That means she uses her brain. You know what I'm saying? She's not somewhere dancing all over her feet, avoiding punches. You know what I'm saying? Just like hugging the ring or whatever. So she's using her head to strategically place herself in the ring to fight against her opponents. That's how you strategically, like when you strategically play a game of chess. Keep up with me, people. Okay. Using her intelligence and experience to outmaneuver her opponents. I like her. Weaknesses, we all have them. Here are some of Clarissa Shields in boxing. While skilled, her knockout power, Shields does not have the same knockout ratio as Ali. Ew, so she ain't knocked out as many women as Ali had. Size disadvantage. She would face a taller and potentially stronger opponent than Ali. I mean, we look at, like, I'm 40s, okay, early 40s, and I mean, I know that there are some girls in their 20s that I can take, right? So not for nothing. Yeah. Just because we're older doesn't mean we're necessarily broken down in some areas or all areas or however have you, but some of us are still very strong in our, older age than 20-year-olds. So anyway, Ali's knockout power. Okay, factors favoring Laila Ali would be power. Ali's knockout power is a significant advantage. If she can land clean punches, she can end the fight early. Experience for Ali. Ali's experience in championship fights and against top-level competition could give her an edge in a high-pressure situation. Factors favoring Clarissa Shields. Speed and agility. Like I said, y'all, Shields' speed could allow her to outmaneuver Ali and land punches without getting caught. Shields' active fighting career and recent victories give her a competitive edge in terms of stamina and sharpness. So, current form, Shields' active fight. Oh, I just read that. Sorry. A fight between Laila Ali and Clarissa Shields would be a fascinating contest, with both fighters having a legitimate chance to win. The outcome would likely depend on whether Ali can land her punches, or if Shields' speed and agility would enable her to control the fight on points. Okay, so we here T-Talk, we here T-Talkers, we here T-Sippers. Let's get it. So as soon as this fight prayerfully is ever scheduled, we're gonna set up a live. Okay, I'm not gonna lively air it, but we're gonna be live and give y'all my live reactions to the fight, just like I did for the Mike Tyson fight. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely gonna plan a fight night. So that's going to conclude our T-Talk. Y'all drop it down in the chat. How do y'all feel about Shannon Sharpe, and our Black wealthy businessmen, men and women, how they need to protect themselves? Is there something that can protect them other than just not seemingly going for the bait, as moving like that, right? And then we also rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner. He seemingly came to a early untimely death today, reported in Costa Rica. He drowned on a boating accident, out while he was with his wife and family. So then we also concluded up with Clarissa and Laila Ali fight, y'all. I'm hyped for that. Like, I'm hoping that happens. Y'all let me know down in the chat what y'all feel. I'm gonna get my kitties off the best, y'all. Thank you for sipping tea with Tanisha Talks Teas. Prayer, love, and safety for all of my sippers. I will see you guys back here very soon with the next updated Tea Talk on whatever's hot to sip. Y'all, thank you so much for following and subscribing to me. You can find me on all social media platforms, and I'm under Tanisha Talks Teas TV. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Remember to show your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing. It's a blessing. Keep your teacups filled and ready for my next upload. Until then, stay inspired and remember, always stay sipping.